Hey, what's happening, my friends? This is Ron from Optimize FX, and welcome to the first episode of the new $1,000 challenge, where I spice things up a bit, and we are going to. There are a few changes, and right now in front of me, I have a terminal open with the Precis EA version 2. Now, you will notice that I have changed the currency to USD, US dollars instead of AUD. No real reason. It's just USD. Everything else is the same as in terms of the accounts or the account type. So it's ICMarkets. It's a raw spread, and the leverage is 1 to 500. And so yeah, I'm just going to run you guys through like just a quick video. Hopefully this will be about 10 minutes. Just a quick video of how I set all this up before the market goes live tomorrow morning. So here we have all the terminals. We have 11. We're going to have 11 robots, and these are all the terminals essentially. So I've already loaded Precis EA, and I've already loaded Seventrade EA. And we'll just go through and load all the other ones up, and then I'll just go into one of them and show you how I set it up for trading for tomorrow. So what I'm actually going to do is open all these terminals, and then I'll put this laptop to sleep, and then when I wake up in the morning, wake it up, and it will start trading when the market opens. I'm pretty sure the market opens at 7 AM in Australia here. I could be wrong, it could be 8 AM. But yeah, so we go through and we just open up all of these terminals. Now this video may be jittery, it may slow down as I'm doing this because it is using up quite a lot of CPU for it to encode the video, but I know the audio will be fine whilst I do all that. So that is all done. We've opened up all the terminals. I'll keep opening as they go. So yes, I'm just going to run you through all the robots that I have planned out to test in this new challenge, and some of them are new ones, and other ones are tried and tested. Now the main thing that I am going to be looking for in this challenge is not so much the balance, but also the drawdown and how the robot trades the $1,000. So what I've done, and this is the first for, maybe I did it in the first challenge, but I actually asked ICMarkets to delete all the demo accounts that I was not using, and I created new ones. So these are all brand new accounts that I started today. I actually created them all today, and they're all brand new. There's no history on them, which is awesome. And it's actually going to be awesome for when I open up the reports to check all the figures and all the drawdowns and things like that. So let's do a quick run through of all the robots, and then I'll just show you a quick example of how I set all this up. So this is the Precis EA. And by the way, all the robots that I'm testing will be on, I think, the default settings. So Precis EA, it runs 0 USD, M1, and I believe the default risk is 0.5, and that's the only thing that I'm worried about there, and everything else is default. So let's move on to Seventrade. So Seventrade, everything is default as well. It should be a risk of 0.5 as well on the 1,000. So that is all set up, ready to rock and roll. Then we have Miea 9, and its settings is all default. Its default is 1%. So 1%, and profit pips is 35. Time frame 1. It runs 0 USD M1 as well. Next we have the No Sleep EA. This is a new one. Or the first three were new ones as well. This is another new one. I'm actually going to just do a few tests on this setting and see if we can find maybe some better settings for this before I start the market, or tomorrow morning I'll have a look at it. but currently it is running default settings. Use pips not points. So everything here is all default, starting lot 0.01. Actually, did I change it? Yes. So all I did was change the starting lot to 0.01. That's all I did there. But otherwise, everything else is all default. Next, we have the EA Scalper Orion. And this is all default as well. If we put all this down. This is all default. I haven't changed anything here. The only thing I should change is that it is an ECN account. But other than that, everything is all default. Lots, I might have to change that. Even though min lot is 0.01, lots should probably be at the 0.01 as well. But I'll have a look and see what the first trade is in the morning. Or should I change it now? Yes. We'll just change it now. Everything else is all default. Next we have Algo 2.0 Gold, and it's trading Euro USD on the hour time frame. Everything is all default here. I haven't changed anything at all, as you can see. So that's all sweet. The Dragon, it is also all default settings. I haven't changed anything there. All default, and it runs the hour time frame. I'll actually move this over a bit here so we can see it has been ranging a bit here. It would have taken a profit up and down here, which is good, and then it would have taken a profit coming back down. So I think Euro USD is looking to possibly move back up, but we'll have a look at the fundamentals later on. Gold Catcher, so this one trades gold only, or gold USD on the 30 time frame, and this is the buy only mode. So all this will do is do buy trades, and it would have been actually awesome in this move up here. So it's at 1770. So yeah, gold is pretty high right now, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. It would have been a lot better if we look at the daily. Yeah, so if you were trading gold, it would have gone really well since September. It was always going up by the looks. Next, that is also a new EA. Baby Shark is a new one. It trades Euro USD only. I've tried it on a demo before and it traded quite well, but I'm interested to see how it goes with $1,000. And the risk on this one is 2%. There's no settings, just a magic number and a percent of balance. So 2%, we're going to run with that. And you guys, well, our OGs of the channel would know Eklatant. I can never say it properly. I need to figure out, I need to have a look back through at what time frame I ran this on and just change it to that. But otherwise, the default settings are it for Eklatant. So next, we have last but not least, I'm still trying to decide whether to run 1 or 2 pairs for Money Poll. What do you guys think? Should I run 1 or 2 pairs? We'll see what happens. But essentially, yes, M15 time frame, default settings, Money Poll. We'll see how it goes. Or should I run one? One pair. I'm not sure. The reason being is that these ones here, I believe, run 7 pairs, 9 pairs for Miea. Mostly it's 1 pair, 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 and 2. So let me know if it's fair or not. You know, I can obviously change it earlier on to change it to 1 pair. But yes, and what pair should I change it to? Should it be Pound USD or should it be Euro USD or should it be another pair? But essentially what we're looking for is a pair that is a low spread. Now just quickly on how I set all this up, I essentially just grabbed all the robots into a USB drive, chucked it all on there, and then to do this, all you do is just create a folder on your C drive. I called it ICM2, so ICMarkets 2. ICM1 was the previous challenge, all the robots there, so I'm just going to decide whether to delete it or just keep them all there. I don't know, because they're not connected to any accounts anymore because I got them all removed. But essentially all I did was I installed the ICMarkets trading platform, which is this MT4 terminal here, into MT1, and then I just copy pasted it all the time until I got to 11, and then just renamed it, because when you copy paste it, it puts a copy 1 and copy 2 and all that kind of stuff there, as I'll show you here. So I'll just delete it anyway. So that's just an easier way than running the installer every time. You just copy paste, and then you have the same kind of thing, 11 times, and then all you got to do is open the terminal and set up the account and just set up the basic settings. Now the basic settings that I'm using here for all the accounts, everything is the same. The only thing that I have changed is I've turned off events, and in Expert Advisors I've allowed automated trading, obviously, and also allowed DLL imports before I dragged the EAs onto the chart. The reason why you do that first is that then when you load an EA on the chart, you don't have to tick these. You don't have to tick that one or this one, because they are already ticked for you when you load it onto the chart. So that's just a quick little tip there on how I did all this. I've also got all of this on a spreadsheet. I'll probably share that as well. That is on the other computer, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the setup. The market isn't open yet, and I'll do another video when the market opens, or just after the market opens, so I can just make sure that all the robots are operating correctly, and then I might do like a video in midday tomorrow, just to show you all how they're all trading, and if they're all trading. I'm not sure how some of them are actually going to trade, because you can't backtest some of them. You can't backtest this. You can't backtest them because they are running like multiple pairs. So yeah, but you can backtest pretty much all the other ones except for everything else you can backtest if you want, I believe, except for Baby Shark. You can't backtest that. It doesn't really work. Eklatant you can, and Moneypile you can backtest if you want. But we want to look at forward testing. That's the whole reason of this channel, is to actually forward test all of these robots and see how they perform on a live market. And that is pretty much it for now. I'm looking forward to showing you all how they're all trading in the next video. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.